Hey there, Mikey Reedy here with another EFT tapping video for you. And I have actually borrowed this phrase from an interview that I heard between Jay Shetty. He was interviewing Lewis Howes of the School of Greatness. And Lewis was telling this story. So I'm going to tell you the story. I'm sorry if you've heard it before, but just bear with me. It's a good story. And he was, before he became the big deal, Lewis Howes, who has, multiple million-dollar businesses and enterprises and, this huge podcast and the School of Greatness. He's created so much transformation in people's lives. He's a good dude. And before he was the Lewis Howes that we know now, he was, back in the day, he was struggling financially. And he knew that he had a broken psychology around money. And during that particular interview, he actually told about his history around money. So he knew about manifesting, and he decided to try a social experiment. And this social experiment was, he used this phrase, "Money comes to me abundantly and freely, and I see it everywhere. I'm a magnet for money." So he started using this phrase, and early on in this social experiment, because you've got to be paying attention, right? You've got to have a certain sense of awareness around your surroundings to see change happen. Now, he was in a building with some friends or some acquaintances, and he sees on the ground a penny. It's just a penny. It's not hundreds of thousands of dollars or even $10 or $20. It's a penny. And he goes, you know what? I'm just going to pick it up. He had friends with him and he said, "Do you want this penny?" They went, "Nah, it's yours, mate." So he went, "Thank you, I receive it." And he was grateful for the penny, okay? So puts in his pocket. When he goes to bed that night, he puts it on his bedside table as a reminder, and he keeps saying to himself regularly, "Money comes to me abundantly and freely. I see it everywhere. I am a magnet for money." So he continues this experiment the next day. So it might have been the next day, it might have been a few days later, but he's walking through the New York subway and he's going up the stairs, and the stairs are filthy dirty. You know what the subways are like. They're the same here in Australia, maybe not quite as well trafficked, but they get pretty dirty with all those thousands of people tramping through them all the time. On the stairs, he sees another penny and he looks at it and he goes, "Oh, it's filthy. And it's the Newark subway. Like, do I really want this penny? It's only a penny." He goes, "No. I'm doing this social experiment." So he picks it up. He's grateful for the penny. Money comes to me abundantly and freely, and I see it everywhere. I'm a magnet for money. Puts it in his pocket, continues on, right? So that night, goes to bed, puts the second penny on the bedside table, saying this mantra, wakes up in the morning, looks at the two pennies, which he put there as a reminder. Money comes to me abundantly and freely, and I see it everywhere. I am a magnet for money. We're going to do the tapping on that phrase in just a minute. I just want you to understand the power of your focus and your coherence and how you can manifest money. So he wakes up in the morning and he looks at the two pennies and he realizes that the second penny that he picked up, the one from the subway, looks different. So he picks it up and he starts examining it, and he sees a stamp on it of 1945. And the design is different. So he Googles it and he finds out it's a 1945 wheat penny. Now, depending on the condition of a wheat penny, he said one just sold in 2025 for $4,000. Now, if it's too beat up, then it might only be worth $2. But the fact is, when he picked up that penny, it was potentially worth a lot more than just, the penny. Potentially worth $2,000, $3,000, even $4,000. And that's in today's market. If he keeps that penny, who knows what it might be worth in future. So you can see that when you start allowing money in, and the only thing that is stopping you from having better results with money is your wealth consciousness. Now, of course, as an entrepreneur, Lewis Howes has gone on to build a multi-million-dollar enterprise, And he hasn't just gone around picking up pennies. He has poured his blood, sweat, and tears, his superpowers, his gifts, his talents into giving value to the marketplace, and he receives value in return. This is how the monetary system works. So he doesn't advocate, and neither do I, sitting around on your butt, doing nothing, picking up pennies and hoping to get truly wealthy. That's not the way our system works. So the phrase we're going to be tapping on today, thank you Lewis Howes, is money comes to me abundantly and freely. I see it everywhere. I am a magnet for money. And what we're going to do is go straight in, tapping on the inside of the eye. I love knowing that money comes to me abundantly and freely. I see money everywhere. I am a magnet for money. Money comes to me abundantly and freely. I see money everywhere. I am a magnet for money. I love that money comes to me abundantly and freely. I see money everywhere. I am a magnet for money. I love that money comes to me freely and abundantly. I see money everywhere. I am a magnet for money. Money comes to me freely and abundantly. I see money everywhere. I am a magnet for money. I love that money comes to me abundantly and freely. I love that I see money everywhere. I love that I am a magnet for money. I love that money comes to me freely and abundantly. I love that I see money everywhere. I love that I am a magnet for money. I love that money comes to me freely and abundantly. I see money everywhere. I am a magnet for money. Okay, deep breath. And let it out. Another deep breath. And let it out. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a little bit more around your coherence around money and wealth and abundance, your self-belief, your self-confidence, your self-worth around money before we finish today. But before I do, if you are not familiar with my channel, then my name is Margarita. I am the Woo Woo Warrior, and I've helped thousands of people just like you to clear their fears, doubts, blocks, and limiting beliefs so they could rise into unstoppable wealth, freedom, and impact. And I'm on a mission to help you to be the best and most powerful version of you so you can live life on your terms and achieve all your goals and dreams. And if you have liked this, then please like and subscribe, comment below, give me some love. Let me know how this landed for you and how this impacted your psychology around money. And that's a great segue into the fact that the results that you have with money are the result of your psychology around money, your limiting beliefs, your fears, your doubts, any negative blocks that you have around money. And you know what? As we grow up in society, we are conditioned, 99% of us are conditioned into being disempowered and actually enslaved by our monetary system. Our monetary system is broken. It is rigged. It is set up for most of us to fail. Now, there are those people in the world, of course, who are winning big because of the current system. not in defiance of the current system, as a result of the current system. How is that possible? It's because they play by different rules. So the things that you need to do to shift your results financially is uncover what your conditioning, your negative blocks and beliefs are around money, wealth, abundance, rich people, and release them. Let them go. Because if you're not getting great results with money, then it's highly likely you have a lack and poverty consciousness, and you will never be wealthy if you do not let go of your lack and poverty consciousness and build a wealth and prosperity consciousness. Now, anybody can do that. Anybody. You have to do the internal work to be able to do that. That's why I love EFT tapping so much, because it's so powerful. It's so simple. It can absolutely transform your mindset, your life, your world. You just have to use it, and use it regularly, daily, if you can. So when you shift your mindset, your beliefs, and you tackle a lack of self-worth, if you have a lack of self-worth, then it's highly unlikely that you're going to be able to be truly rich. And it is about shifting that internal state. It is your internal state that determines and dictates your external results. So uncovering those stories, the negative ones, clearing them out and introducing new ones, that is how you shift your results financially. And just know that the quantum field does not respond to your wishes, to what it is that you want. It responds to your coherence. So you are this transmission kind of station, right? You are constantly sending out signals because everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. So whatever your beliefs are is actually a signal. And that signal that you send out, if it is not in alignment, if it's not coherent, so if your beliefs are not in alignment with what you want, then it scrambles the signal. It's running interference. Even though you might be sitting there and saying positive affirmations about money all the time, if your beliefs are interfering with the signal, then it gets scrambled, and the signal that gets to the universe source, the source of everything, the divine, which then sends a boomerang back to you. If your dominant signal is negative around money, wealth, and abundance, then guess what your results are going to continue to be. This is why the internal work is so, so important. It is about alignment and coherence. Once you get in alignment with that message that you want to send out, money will come to you freely, and then you will be able to receive it, because there's trillions of dollars changing hands every single day. You need to be open to receive it. So keep doing the internal work. And if you have enjoyed this, and if you are a conscious entrepreneur who wants to build wealth while making a positive difference in the world, then grab a free copy of my Soul Aligned Business Blueprint. This is a blueprint that I have put together, which is a step-by-step guide that's going to help you to build wealth through a soul-aligned business that feeds your soul and makes a positive impact in the world. All you have to do to get a hold of this free guide is comment SOUL in the comments below, and I will send you the link to download it instantly. Now, if you enjoyed this video, then you're going to love this one, which is going to help you to clear more blocks and limiting beliefs around money, wealth, and abundance, and build that wealth, abundance, and prosperity consciousness, so you can live a life of abundance and financial freedom and create life beyond your wildest dreams. I look forward to seeing you in that video. Until next time, take care and bye for now.